They say it's our fault. In the recent news, all I can see is that the rivers are running dry, forests are burning all over the world, but is it really our fault? Earth's climate has always changed. There have been ice ages and periods when the planet was much warmer, the volcanic eruptions, changes in solar activity, and even the Earth's orbit has shifted. So here is a reasonable question. If the climate has always changed naturally, then how do we know that today's climate change is actually caused by humans? And the answer that I've got, it's not simply one way or the other. The planet has never had a perfectly stable climate, but what we see today, it's different, especially the speed of this change. And since the Industrial Revolution, humans have burned enormous amount of coal, oil, and gas, and those add carbon dioxide to the atmosphere with other greenhouse gases as well. We know that those gases, they do trap heat in the atmosphere. We can measure the increase in the greenhouse gases, measure the warming of the atmosphere and the oceans, the rising sea levels. But couldn't the sun be doing this, or volcanoes, or some natural cycle? Those suggestions were tested too, and this is where the evidence becomes really interesting. Natural factors do affect the Earth's climate. El Niño and La Niña, they can change the temperatures from year to year. The volcanic eruptions can temporarily cool the planet. Solar activity changes as well. When scientists model those natural factors alone, they cannot reproduce the warming that we're experiencing at the moment. When human greenhouse gases are added in the model, the observations line much more closely. So, is today's climate change entirely caused by the industry? Not exactly. The climate system is incredibly complicated and nature still does play a role, but the best scientific evidence is saying that human activities are now the dominant cause of this long-term global warming, and perhaps that's why the climate change might feel so strange. We've used to thinking about the climate change as something dramatic, but in fact it doesn't have to be that dramatic. A small shift in temperature here, a change in rainfall there, and because these changes can happen gradually, we can adapt to them, and then we just think to ourselves that this is normal. Maybe that's the most important thing to understand. Earth's climate has always changed, but right now humans are changing it too, and we're changing it unusually fast.